So when your boy was setting up the stream like 5 minutes ago, there's a little feature in YouTube where you have to select if the video is made for kids or not. It's like some kind of safety feature. And obviously, I never put it's made for kids because if you put it's made for kids, then there's all these limitations and like it's just for safe. It's to save or to make sure kids are safe on the platform so they're not seeing crazy stuff. So I accidentally set the first stream as safe for kids, so there was no live chat enabled. Genius. So yeah, that's what happened. Well, what's up, guys? How we doing? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for some Battlefield 6, bro? It's like less than 24 hours. I'm freaking out. And I don't have Battlefield 2042. I wasn't lying. In that last video, I uninstalled that shit. So it is not on my computer anymore. I was not kidding. So the only Battlefield I really feel like playing is Battlefield 1. That's the only really good Battlefield I have installed right now. So we're going to play some Battlefield 1. What's up, Leo? How you doing, bro? You ready for Battlefield 6, man? Hyped. Hyped. All right, I got to launch the game. Hold on. I'm growing the stash a little bit for fall, you know? It's a new era. It's a new era of Sam. Mustache for Battlefield 6, you know? Hell yeah, dude. What's the first thing you guys are gonna do when you get in tomorrow? Yo, what's up, Calvin? How you doing, man? First thing I'm doing. Damn, I don't even know. I mean, just hopping into multiplayer for sure. Like, if it comes to the mode, I'm hopping into multiplayer. 100%. Leo's going to campaign. I was thinking about that. But I think I want to like do a whole stream for the campaign, you know? But yeah, one day to Battlefield 6, so we're playing Battlefield 1. Get it? Haha. Hilarious. Yeah, multiplayer all day. I think I kind of want to check out Portal too. See how powerful that is. See if anyone makes something crazy in Portal. Oh, this map sucks as an assault, dude. What's up, Big Spice? Been waiting 7 years for a good BF game, for real, man. Like, if you really think about it, we haven't had a good Battlefield game, like objectively, since probably this game. Oh shit, oh shit, oh my god. I have no cover on this map, bro. So like, cause Battlefield 5, like I know some people really like that game.
We have lost objective apples.
But I think that game's looked at with some rose-tinted glasses as well, because when that game came out, it was received great. Oh shit. So we had Battlefield 5 for what, 2 or 3 years, and then we had Battlefield 2042 for, yeah, 4, so 7? That's crazy. Damn. I suck at this game, by the way. I haven't played in so long, and the flow of this Battlefield is so different compared to every other Battlefield game, I feel. Yeah, Big Spice, exactly. At the end, Battlefield 5 was starting to turn a corner, man. Like the Pacific War Front. That was really cool, Iwo Jima and all that stuff. But, I don't know. Something just always felt kind of off. Except for the movement. I really liked... Damn. I really liked the movement in Battlefield 5. BF1 was the last great Battlefield game. Yeah, this was a good one. This was the last time Battlefield was, like, not... like, mocked publicly online, you know? I will say, like, maybe hot take here. I know some other people that say this too. This isn't my favorite Battlefield game, though, by any means. Oh. Why did he revive me in that? Thanks, bro. I'm not gonna complain about the revive, but that was suicide, dude. I haven't played Battlefield 1 in probably... Damn, it's been a minute. Probably 6 months, dude. I did not mean to vault, bro. BF5 was a very polarizing game compared to BF1. Yes. Well, because... I don't know. I remember when they announced Battlefield 5 with that trailer, which everyone hated, right? Everyone hated that launch trailer, or release trailer, reveal trailer, that's the word I'm looking for Battlefield 5, because it was just so weird, right? Like, the political problems aside, or whatever, like, people having problems with women in the game, which I don't give a shit, but, like, all that aside, it was just weird, right? Like, it didn't look like World War II. I remember when they first dropped it, I was like, is this some, like, weird alternate history World War II game? Like, what is this? Steam? Like, what is this, bro? You know? And then they're like, yeah, it's World War II, and you're like, oh, okay. There's, like, prosthetic robot arms, and this is fucking strange, man. It just never felt right. My cat's going crazy right now. Yikes, I am really helping the team right now. Battlefield 3 was peak Battlefield, 100%. My favorite Battlefield of all time. Besides Bad Company, well, I think Bad Company 2 has a special place in my heart because it was my first Battlefield game I was ever exposed to. But Battlefield 3 was the best Battlefield game for me, for sure. Oh my god, dude. I think I'm gonna snipe, man. This map, I hate this. I don't hate this map, but I hate this map at the same time. I wish they would bring back Operations. I think a lot of people want Operations back. I haven't talked about that really in the videos. Where is he at? Oh my god, man. Is that an LMG that he just beamed me from across? Oh my god, dude.
We are losing objective butter.
Operations is cool. I think the coolest part of Operations, right, is like the multiple map flow. I think that's what everyone misses. Is that was such a cool mechanic. Okay, alright. What am I supposed to do, bro? Yo, this gameplay... sorry to make you guys suffer through that. This I've you know, I have a bias towards this game. And y'all can say I suck, that's fine. I have never been really that good at this game for some reason. I'm not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at every single Battlefield game I've ever played. Because it's the game I've played forever, right? Like my whole life. Whichever Battlefield was current, I was playing. And this one, I just never felt like I got good at this one. I don't know if that makes sense. Just the flow is weird for me. Let's try this one. It's because I'm too aggressive. This game doesn't let you do that. I'm too run and gun sometimes. Yeah, New York and that would be sick, man. Because they do have the two maps, right? Big Spice, like they have the Manhattan Bridge and then Empire State. And then they have what, Gibraltar, and is it? Oh, it's Iberian Offensive and what's that small one? Saint something, right? Oh, I didn't mean to spawn as a recon. Whoops. Whatever. All I had to do was peek for a second and I had him. Oh shit.
We are losing objective butter.
What's also, I'm just thinking about like my time with this game. I actually played most of my hours of this game on the PlayStation 4. I feel like this was a really good console game. Damn. Two maps for every region in the campaign. That's awesome. Yes, maybe, hey, look, maybe they're setting it up for Operations to Return and they're just kind of ironing out the details. I will say, though, we have not played any kind of operations and labs. I would tell you guys. I would leak that. No, I'm kidding. Dice, I'm kidding. But you guys would know if there was operations and labs if we were doing that. So I'm just speculating that, you know, it's kind of coincidental that they got two maps per region, right? Isn't that kind of weird? All right, I guess I'm retreating. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Get inside. Ah. All right. What the fuck? BF5 could have been better if they removed attrition, improved player visibility. Yeah, I agree, Leo. I wasn't a fan of the attrition. I see what they were trying to do with it, right? But it was definitely kind of strange. Like you just ran it just didn't. Here's the problem. Something can sound cool on paper. Be like, oh, that's immersive. Like I have to think of fuck, dude. I have to think about like ammo and stuff. I have to be careful. I need to rely on my teammates to get ammo and stay alive. Cool. But is it actually fun, or is it just frustrating because usually your teammates don't care about you? You know? It's like sometimes they make these decisions that don't make sense when it comes to the fun factor of the game. It just sounds cool. And that's what attrition was to me. Oh shit. Okay, there's a guy in here. Where is he at? I can't see shit. Oh my god, this is actually terrifying. Damn. Yeah, the are you thinking of the Grand Operations Big Spice where you would parachute into the map as an assault? That was sick. I think that's one of the saddest unrealized features that they tried in Battlefield 5 that for some reason didn't catch on, or they just gave up on. Was the, like, they were trying to make operations cooler in Battlefield 5, right? And I thought because instead of it just being multiple maps, it was like multiple modes and maps. And I thought when you would be, you know, whether you were defending or attacking, parachuting into the map like that on the first, like, point was so cool. Because you're, like, dropping down and, you know, it looks cool with all your buddies dropping down. And then if you're defending, you're seeing all these people parachute, and it was, like, super cinematic. And I don't know, they just, like, gave up on it. It was weird. I think it was Narvik, right? You could do that?
We have lost the sector. Retreat to the next sector.
Oh. Damn. Yeah, the paratrooper spawn was cool. I get what you're saying, Big Spice, though. Like, I think they kind of also messed up operations in Battlefield 5 as well, but like that feature, that was cool. That was fun. I remember in the beta for Battlefield 5 when I first tried that, I was like, this is sick, dude. Battlefield 5 had some cool moments, you know, it's objectively, like, obviously better than 2042 ever was. It was just, that wasn't, like, an extremely popular Battlefield, though. I think people look back on it with rose-tinted glasses. Yeah, Narvik and the African map, that makes sense. Hey, bud. Damn, look at that movement. That slide is crazy. Call of Duty. God, I suck at this right now. If DICE promoted the Pacific DLC as their main trailer, it would have improved hype, but the broken state of the game release also made it worse. Yeah. That was the thing. It's like, I think we would have all been cool with a World War II shooter even after World War I, right? Like, it was kind of repetitive, but it was like, okay, let's screw it. Let's do like the evolution. Let's go into the next World War. Like, I could live with it. It was fine. But when we think of a World War II shooter, Battlefield 5, at least like how it launched, is not what we think. Like, I could not connect to that game as a World War II shooter. Like, I understood we were fighting in World War II. It was just like, yeah. It didn't feel like World War II though at the same time. It was weird. Like, no D-Day, bro. Are you serious? No What's the other big one? Come on, it's on the tip of my tongue. Stalingrad? No, that was... I don't know. There's another big one, right? I can't think of right now. Normandy. Yeah. Or that's D-Day. I don't know. I'm thinking of another big one. Anyway, none of the iconic battles besides the Pacific, which wasn't really... Like, it was iconic. But I don't know. And then also, Battlefield 5 was the first Battlefield game to introduce seasons. Like a battle pass almost kind of thing, right? It was like a live service title. That was the first Battlefield game to do it. The game we're playing right now, this one still had the premium pass, right? And the way Battlefield 5 executed their live battle pass or whatever was pretty bad. It was very generic. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna die. Battle of the Bulge, that's the one. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you, Calvin. Having chat is like a cheat code, dude. You guys are like my second brain. You guys freaking know everything. Ain't paying $70 for it. Some guy in chat in the game won't buy Battlefield 6 because it's $70. How do you guys feel about the price of Battlefield 6? I haven't really seen people complaining about that. I thought it was going to be 80. I think that's what everyone expected, right? I mean, it's... Prices going up on gaming in general sucks, but like, what are... Not to sound like a doomer, but what am I supposed to do about it, man? Not play, like, I don't know. DICE and other gaming companies don't even add the swastika. Yeah. I do think, like, this sounds... I get they don't want people to play as Nazis. Jeez, my stream probably just got killed after I said that. But like, I get they don't want people to do that, right? But also, World War II is so fascinating because of how, like, it wasn't just like these two countries fought each other. It was like all these countries in the world fought against this like evil, like super villain, bro. Like, you know, it wasn't just like, oh, Japan versus the United States or the Korean War. It was like, oh, we're fighting like a cult that like is taking over the world. So it does kind of lessen the impact of World War II because of like when you remove and whitewash it, you know? Yeah, everything nowadays is expensive, Calvin. I just went to the grocery store before the stream. I got tortillas, which pissed me off because I opened the tortillas when I get home and they're all moldy. So I just lost $4 on tortillas, bro. Just down the toilet. I got a thing of breakfast sausage. I got some eggs. I want to make some breakfast burritos. I got some green chilies. And I think I got like a bag of like puff corn, like chips or something, right? Dude, that shit was $42. I should, like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save money and go get ingredients and make myself breakfast. I should have just went and bought a breakfast burrito for $10. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, it's a sniper. See, I'm only rank 38 in this Battlefield. That shows you like how much I have not played this game. What? I just got domed. Appreciate y'all watching though. Like the stream if you could. That would be sweet. And definitely make sure to I got the other stream for tomorrow, like on Premiere. So definitely go over there, hit the notification bell, give it a like. It helps me out, but also I don't want you guys to miss it, man. We're going live 15 minutes before the game goes live. It's gonna be crazy. I almost consider just going live right at 8 because I have a feeling that the servers might combust. I will be happily proven wrong, but even with DICE being as prepared as it seems like they are, I'm still kind of like the global launch is pretty ambitious, man. That's a tree. Alright, I'm getting my fuck. I was about to say I'm getting my flow back, but then I got domed. Cal, I made you hungry, man. Hey, that breakfast burrito is still fire. It cost me $40. And I got a little bit of leftovers, I guess, but like I have enough leftovers for one more breakfast burrito. Crazy. It was fire though. I got some hatch green chilies, so I started frying. Oh shit. Started frying those up. Then I put the breakfast sausage in there when the green chilies were like halfway through, so you know, the grease and oil from the sausage could kind of help cook the green chilies, and I threw some eggs in there. Then I wrapped it in a tortilla with some sour cream, man.
Objective butter.
Just tanked my stomach to start my day. Oh shit. Watching some footage this morning, it looks like there's going to be distinction between factions, which will be nice. Yeah, I actually don't mind the way they're doing factions in Battlefield 6. It's like still kind of playing it safe, right? You would like to see a real country versus another real country. I get it. It gives it more realism or something, or immersion. But also, like, NATO is real, that's cool. And then, like, Pax Armada, at least they look cool. It looks like they kind of tweaked how they... you know, their cosmetics a little bit, and I think it looks a lot better. It kind of makes it look like Battlefield 4 in a way. I'm debating skipping my first class tomorrow to hop on. Dude, I'm so lucky. I actually work tomorrow, which kind of sucks, but I'm lucky that I don't work until the evening. Because if I worked in the morning, man, that would have been brutal. You're at work and you're watching gameplay like the whole time, you know? Like, oof. What's up, iWalk? One of the longest days of my life, for real. This is like the longest week of my life. But I can't believe it's actually happening. Like, it also is surreal. Like, today, I almost called the stream this, but today is the last day in history before Battlefield 6. After today, Battlefield 6 is... Like, there's no days that Battlefield 6 isn't released. That's crazy. And we actually made it, man. I remember when I really started my YouTube earlier this year, talking about the leaks, and at that point, the leaks were nothing, man. It was like someone commented on some random YouTube channel and said he had played the game, and then then we found out he had claimed that the code name of the game called Glacier, he was actually right. So then all of a sudden everyone's like, oh my god, this leak, it must be legit. That was what we had. And to go from that all the way to this, what a journey, dude. What a long, painful 2042 nightmare journey. And like what made it this part, like this Battlefield wait difficult, was before we all got to try the new game, it was all of us like worried that it wouldn't be good, you know? I mean, I think it's good. I still see some people that don't like Battlefield 6, to each their own, but like it's a good Battlefield, y'all. Like, this is, at least to me, we're back for sure. I won't be able to hop on for a good while until the evening, but the morning I have a little bit of free time. Nice. No Ukraine person. Imagine if they did that, man. That'd be kind of... That'd be intense, man. I don't know. I do actually... I think it actually hit harder, like, to home than I thought the factions would with NATO, because now NATO's like always in the news every day, right? So they kind of still were able to capture that like grounded, relatable feeling with NATO. Pax Armada, those where it goes full fiction and you're like, okay, whatever. But you know, it's cool.
Inside those walls, we will fight the Bosch. The Imperial beast will finally be slain.
I wonder how this game's legacy will be like after the final update. With games now, it's hard to tell. Yeah. I think, I said it in my latest video, I think Battlefield 6 is gonna go down in history as probably one of the top Battlefield games of all time. I don't think it's gonna surpass like Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2 in terms of like legacy. But at the same time, here's the deal with Battlefield 6. It's like, not only looks like it's going to be a good Battlefield game, but it's going to be the Battlefield game that saves Battlefield while also simultaneously like shitting on Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty is in shambles right now. So like, regardless of like the game itself, I think the vibe of this game, like the legacy of this game is going to be huge. Like this will probably be the biggest Battlefield game of all time, especially with the Battle Royale. And I mean, the hype around this game right now, dude, it's probably the most anticipated game of the year. Which is kind of wild. We have a Battlefield game which is the most hyped shooter of the entire year. Like, what's actually close to Battlefield 6 right now in hype? Like, I don't give a fuck about sales, because Call of Duty just has a bigger audience, but like, No one's hyped for Black Ops 7, dude. You know? Like, it's kind of crazy. This is like something we've always dreamed of as Battlefield fans. So, I guess, long story short, I think this will probably go down as like top 2, top 3 Battlefield game in Legacy. Maybe not in like gameplay, but in Legacy.
We're losing objective butter.
A new Vietnam Battlefield would be sick. What do you, okay, let's this is kind of jumping the gun, but what do you think the next Battlefield's gonna be? Here's what I hope they don't do. And this may be hot take. I
We have lost objective.
hope they don't just do like Battlefield 7 and it's just another modern Battlefield. You know?
We have lost the sector.
Like, always try to innovate and do something new and keep people on their toes. Yes, I agree, I want it to be 2143. That would be fire. As long as this game is better than 20... Yeah, it's definitely better than 2042. That's no debate. Yeah, and hope to God... If Nicki Minaj... I mean, I think they kind of squashed those fears when they came out with that live-action trailer. You guys all saw that, right? Where they blew up Zac Efron. I remember I was laying in bed with my girlfriend. Actually, sorry, fiance. Don't tell her I said that. Fiance. And I was watching it. I was like, oh, okay. See, babe, look, this is what I like. Why did they have to do this? And then they blow him up. And I'm like, oh, shit. That was awesome. I think they kind of sent a message with that. Like, look, we could copy Call of Duty. Look, we could do it. We could make it look kind of like Call of Duty, but we won't. We'll just blow it up. We're not going to do it. So I doubt we'll see Nicki Minaj. I really hope. The one thing that's scary though is, which I didn't make a video on it. I didn't get the chance to. But the whole EA acquisition, that's scary. Cold War or redo World War II. I get what Cold War would be sick. I still think I need like one more good Battlefield game after Battlefield 6 to do World War II again. I don't know if I'm ready to go back to World War II personally. It would be cool because I think they would do it better, but
We have lost objective.
I don't know. I think Cold War, Vietnam, or like super futuristic, like 2143 would be cool. Imagine, guys, this is the thing though with 21, okay. Because I know there's like some kind of like hate against futuristic shooters, but if you played 2142, then you know the way they did futuristic was like how you want it to be
Objective apples.
done. Like, it was like a futuristic apocalyptic like war, dude. Like the whole world is turning to ice and everyone's fighting for the last like resources on Earth, and there's like giant like almost AT-AT walkers that you can control, and these Titan spaceships. Like Titan mode with the new Frostbite engine and destruction. Holy shit, that would be sick. What's up, Albino? How you been, bro? It's been a long time. Cleaning the house. I'm not leaving my room for 3 days soon. I wonder why. Why is that, man? Why you ain't leaving the house for 3 days? Is that, could that be because something happening tomorrow, or? What's up, user? Yeah, Battlefield 1, right? I've never streamed this game really. It's, I said at the beginning of the stream, I was not kidding when I said I was gonna uninstall 2042 off my computer. That shit is gone. Not on my computer anymore. Done. Forever. So this is the... I mean, I have Battlefield 4 on here too, which is obviously a great Battlefield game, but... Unfortunately... Actually, someone commented this on my video a couple days ago. They were like, you're complaining about not having casual games to play. I'm curious, why don't you just go and play Battlefield 4? And I think they're actually being genuine. I don't think they were being like satirical or a dick or anything. And I was like, good question, man. But also, I've been playing Battlefield 4 for like 10 years. Half the time, I have to deal with battle log. I don't even know if the servers are real, if the player count's real. It's just a hassle to play that game, you know? Like, that's not a game I can just turn on and chill most of the time, because in my region, there's not always servers. If there are servers, they're not fully populated, like... Anyways, yeah, Battlefield 1. This is like the only decent Battlefield game I have on my computer that I can like actually just get on and play right now. What? Battlefront 3? That would be cool, Leo. They gotta make Battlefront 3, right? After the Battlefront 2 resurgence. It would be cool to see how... If Battlefield Studios, like those guys, made Battlefront 3... It would be really interesting to see now with the new leadership how that game would be. Because it wouldn't be like Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 1. That's something you gotta keep in mind. Like, the guys that made those games were the guys that made this game. And they're over at Embark now, practically, you know? Like, I don't think David Sirlin, like, helped make Battlefront at all either. I could be completely wrong, I'm not sure, but... Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I'm curious how that would, like, play out now. I actually think they'd probably make a banger, though. Because Vince Zampella as the new leader, man, you can just tell that he knows how to make something, like a product that's fun to play and, like, kind of addicting. And he did it with Battlefield, bro. Like, every game he touches, it just works. I don't know how to explain that. Where am I going, bro? This map is a maze. Still have 2042 and the beta installed. I do not trust EA. Yeah, I uninstalled both. Fuck it. Like I said, in the video, I had to take a break, dude. I've been playing Battlefield 2042 for so long. Every day I would play Battlefield 2042. Again, like I said in the video, just because it felt like the only, like, casual shooter I could just get on and turn my brain off, you know? But I'm like, I just need a break from shooters maybe for a couple days before Battlefield 6. Oh, I didn't see him at all. So I've been playing like God of War. I've been playing the new Skate game. I was actually, half of me was contemplating streaming Skate, but no one would watch. You guys would be like, what the hell is going on? And Skate keeps crashing my computer, so I was just kind of worried about that. Battlefront was more of a Battlefield game than 2042. Oh, 100%. Absolutely. Which is wild. But yeah. Definitely better.
We are losing objective Alpha.
I'm hearing a lot of screaming. Am I lagging? What is going on? Dude, where am I going? Oh, shit. They're all over there. Okay, let me go around this way. Can I go up and around? Yeah, I'm just getting lost. Running simulator right now. Or I'm about to get the craziest flank ever. Oh my god. Let's heal and read chat. Got to max in 2042, uninstalled. Legend. Borderlands 4, okay. I've never really tried Borderlands, to be honest, so I don't have a take on Borderlands. How's Borderlands 4? I'm hearing mixed things about that one. Vince the Keen at making fun games we want to play. Yeah, OG COD, OG MW2. Yeah, and Titanfall. Titanfall was sick. I used to be a huge Titanfall fan. When are we getting an art stream? I'd love to watch you just chat and draw. That'd be cool. You know what would be actually really fun? Because I actually used to do this during COVID too, is I used to, because I produce music too. I used to stream me making beats. That would be kind of fun. Drawing would be sick too though. Like just a little chill art stream. Maybe I could make like a secondary channel for that, you know? I think that would, my algorithm would be very confused. Be like, who the hell is this for? Play Hardline. And there's at least one server, it's almost full. Dude, I'm so jealous of you. Because the other day I randomly like had a craving. I think I saw like some video and someone was playing Hardline. And I had like a craving to play Hardline. Which is insane. And I downloaded it and there was no servers, man. Not at all. At least in my region. So that kind of sucked because I really wanted to play Hardline. Derek went digital. Not many people will get that joke, user, but you and me do. You and me get it. That's funny. Hardline 2, but it's SWAT versus Cartel. That's what Hardline 1 should have been. It should have been like a dirty drug war, like cartels versus like... Even the US military versus a cartel would be kind of sick, don't you think? In a way, I mean, I guess everyone would immediately assume the US would just curb stomp a cartel, but... Cartels are, they pretty much like run countries, dude. Like, they're pretty crazy. Ouch, there was no way I was gonna get that. National Guard, yeah, that's cool. Like Border Patrol.
We have lost the sector.
Great story, better than Borderlands 3. Gameplay is fun, performance was big caca. Yeah, that's what I heard. That you can't play the game. Like it plays like shit. And then I would see like the developers like, yeah, I don't, it's your guys' problem if you want to play at 4K and you don't like the frames, that's not my problem. I'm like, dude. Or like people wanted better performance without DLSS and he was just like, well, why don't you just use DLSS? It's like, that's not the point, bro. Yeah, Cartel Battlefield would be so sick. Because I think it would kind of hit that like insurgency slash like terrorist vibe, like war fantasy. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like fighting against a cartel, like this shady operation that has all these like power levels to it. And like there's, you know, black market weapons and conspiracy and stuff. Like, first of all, a campaign would go so hard Second of all, I just think like aesthetically that would be super cool. Battlefield Cartel, that would be fire.
We are losing
Yo,
objective butter.
y'all, maybe we gotta start a petition.
50 attackers remain.
Make Battlefield 7 Battlefield Cartel.
We have lost
That's the
objective
thing is like if they nail Battlefield 6, which it looks like they practically did, right? And they have this like foundation now for how to make a really good Battlefield game, they can really do whatever they want. Like when it comes to setting and theme.
We are losing objective apples.
Damn, there's a lot of guys in here. Nice.
We have taken objective butter.
Yeah, the campaign would be fire, Battlefield Cartel. It's like El Chapo. Swedish Cartel, because DICE is Swedish. Actually a big thing around the news. I'm reading chat and that guy did not kill me. Yikes. That would be sick, man. Damn, I'm just like in my head now thinking about a Cartel Battlefield game. Like,
These barbarians.
that could be really cool.
Eternal fighting spirit is what defines us. They will never break us.
Oh, man. 2 defenses left. Oh, man. Screw it. I'm having fun in this map. Yo, again, appreciate y'all watching. Like the stream if you could. I would appreciate that. Again, I have the launch day for Battlefield 6. I have that stream on Premiere. So go over there, give it a like, hit that bell, hit that notification, don't miss it. But yeah, y'all are awesome, bro. It's gonna be fun. Fun playing Battlefield 6 together. We're gonna have to figure out how to start doing, like, I gotta make a Samwent digital server for us. And we gotta, like, have some, maybe I should start a Discord. Should I start a Discord? I've been hesitant on that because I want to, like, when I launch a Discord, I want, like, it to be big enough so that people stay engaged, you know? But also, who cares, right? It'll grow. So if I started a Discord and we could all, like, set up times to, like, play some Portal stuff together, that'd be really cool, right? Appreciate you, Albino. Bring back operations, yep. Oh, shit. Sam Clockwork just killed me. Ah! Yes, Discord. Okay, I'll start a Discord. Give me a little bit. I feel like that would be the easiest way, because I really do want to, like, set up something for us to all play together in Portal. Like, that's the whole point of Portal, right? Like, that's what's cool about it. We could all make some, like, some cool custom experiences and share it with each other and play together. And maybe, like, one day a week we could set a time and we could all play and I could stream it and stuff. And be fun to make videos on that too. So yeah. Discord usually just turns kind of though. I feel so many creators abandoning it after horrible Yeah, like, of course, I get what you're saying. Oh, my game just... Oh, that was weird. Yeah, like, I get what you're saying. If it's managed correctly, I think Discord's a really cool way to keep everyone together. And like I said, I think that's the biggest reason I would want one, just for us to be able to coordinate, you know? Like, I can go here and make a post and tell all of you guys, hey, let's all jump on this server at this time. But the YouTube notification might glitch out and not show you until the next day and stuff like that, right? It's hard to communicate without Discord. Man, where is this guy? I can't spawn him on him at all. What the hell?
We are losing objective butter.
2143 stuck in my head now too. I really want to play as a robot soldier in a robot army. That's the thing though. 2142 isn't like robot futuristic. That's why I like it. Like, there's... Actually, no, I don't think there's any, like, autonomous robots in 2142. There isn't. It's just futuristic guns, futuristic soldiers, futuristic, like, Titan spaceship things. Futuristic, like, instead of... There was tanks, but instead of tanks, there's, like, also, like, AT-AT Walker things, right? Like, that's, like, how I like futuristic. Like, I'm personally not into the whole robot futuristic thing, even though that's probably more like accurate to what future is going to look like. Who knows? Hillary Clinton just killed Hillary Clinton. That's crazy. Battlefield Terminator. Absolute horror stories of small creators I watch making a Discord. Is it, when you say that, is it because, hey, I get what you're saying. Do you mean like they're just not modded? Like there's no moderation, so it just turns into like a problem? Or maybe the creator fucks up on DMs? Like, is that what you're kind of worried about? Or just like the Discord's a joke? Again, I think it would just be, if we had, you know, if the purpose was for Portal and for us to all play together, I think that's probably would be the coolest. The biggest reason to do it, you know. We need Bad Company 3. Oh, Bad Company 3 would be sick. You might be right. That might be the next game. Especially going from Battlefield 6 to Bad Company 3, like Battlefield 6 kind of gives me Bad Company vibes. And my first video that ever got any traction was I thought that maybe this game was going to be Bad Company 3 for a little bit there. So that would make sense. That would be easy for them to build off of Battlefield 6 and make a Bad Company 3, you know. Spam DMing, accusation, rumors. Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe just an announcement channel just to start off. That's fine. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll do the Discord right. I promise you guys. And then we'll make some Portal stuff. Naval stuff in BF6 would be fire. I walk. I think they kind of... Didn't they kind of mention that... They didn't necessarily confirm it, but they kind of did, right? They're like, yeah, we've heard your requests for some naval combat. They have not gone unheard. And then they also said platoons. That's sick.
We have taken objective butter.
After playing the Battlefield 6 beta, I really hope they change the core game to locked weapons. Sam is a good guy. We'll be fine. Famous last words, right? I'm just kidding. No, I mean, look, I understand people get scared of, you know, if you really like a creator. The most disappointing thing is when you really like a creator or someone you watch online and then they turn out to be kind of a piece of shit. Like, that really sucks when you feel like you can't have faith in people that you enjoy watching. And, you know, so I get it. I totally get the fear. I think we'd be okay with the Discord. I'll just say that. Like, but yeah, I get it. I get where users coming from. Oh, my Mac. After playing the BF6. Oh, anyway, I just read that. Yeah, okay, let's talk about classes. I actually tweeted this. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. I don't like saying follow me on X. That's so lame. But follow me on Twitter. I actually did a tweet about this. So, if you've been watching for a while, and by a while, I mean like what? 3 months? I have been a heavy proponent of locking the classes and locking the weapons to the classes. Classic Battlefield.
Losing objective butter.
You know what I mean? Like I've been staunchly, I don't say opposed. I am opposed, or I was opposed. I always said I would still play the game, but to me it was like this game could be so much better if they locked the classes, blah blah blah. And then I played the beta. And I tweeted this the other day in response to David Sirland, or just kind of the Battlefield team, announcing that the open weapon system they found was more popular in the beta. And then everyone was like, well, they hid the closed weapon system or closed weapons playlist. Which, I guess, I mean, I don't know. I remember one day it was closed and then the next day, sorry. I remember one day it was hidden. And then the next day they moved it right to the front. And I'll be honest, I said this during stream when I was playing the beta. I played the closed system, and I didn't notice that much of a difference, man. Personally. Now, obviously, everyone has their opinion, right? This isn't a closed versus open weapons debate right now. Because, trust me, this is coming from a guy who was very, very, very unsure about their plan to do open weapons with this game. To me, I thought that was a failure of the class system. But after playing Battlefield 6, I'm just kind of like, they kind of cooked though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the game was fun. I didn't, like, I played the closed playlist and then I kind of just went back to playing the open ones because to me it didn't really feel that different, you know? I want rain, I want wind, I want fog. It's Twitter. It is Twitter. Right, Albino? It's Twitter. Jeez, bro. Trying to blow me up? Yeah, exactly, user. I get that. You can kind of get destroyed if you're not careful. Like, not even if I didn't do anything. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, it's, you kind of put yourself out there in a dangerous. Yeah, we have a good community though. I don't think anyone has anything against me online.
We must defeat the German Eagle one last time.
In BF6 beta, I barely got resupplied and closed because nobody wanted to use it. See, this is the okay. This is the problem. If you're listening to me right now and you're like, bro, I disagree. Like, I get it. That's fine. Just let's talk in the comment section. But again, trust me, coming from a guy who has been anti-open weapons this whole time, when you realize after you play both in Battlefield 6 that the game was just designed with open weapons in mind and it just plays better. Now, in a future Battlefield game, I would love to see them maybe try closed and design a game with closed in mind. But it's clear that Battlefield 6 was designed with open weapons in mind, and it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it plays that game particularly the best with open weapons. Because I had problems like that. user. Like, no one was resupplying. No one was reviving as much, I felt. It just felt like the game, but it was limited. Which, I've always loved the limitations of the closed class system, because it creates creativity and, like, strategy. But for some reason in Battlefield 6, instead of giving me, like, another element of the game, it just felt like it limited the game. Maybe I'm 2042 brained at this point, but I don't know. Oh, shit. What? No hit marker? Yeah, okay. That's the thing we'll all agree on, I think. Assault's secondary weapon is still insane. I don't understand the logic behind that one. I really don't. I complained about it in Battlefield Labs, one of my videos, which this is true. I don't have screenshots because I'm not allowed to show those screenshots. I have DMs and conversations with David Serlin talking about what, like, pretty much just asking him, like, what was the thought process behind dual primaries, bro?
We are losing objective.
And him telling me, yeah, I wasn't really a fan of it either. Honestly, I fought against it, but then I, you know, kind of got used to it and kind of turned out to have some potential to be fun. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Like, 3 people I watch have had that happen to them, so just be careful. No, I appreciate that, user. I actually really, like, appreciate you saying that. I'll play both, but I like closed weapon system. Okay. I agree closed weapons is Battlefield. Agreed. This is the thing. I agree with you guys. I agree. Like, I've been on stream before. User can attest to this. Maybe Leo was there. I don't know. I've been on stream and I've said, like, the biggest argument with closed versus open weapons is people either thinking that classes are defined by the weapons or people thinking classes are defined by the gadgets. I think it's both. What's the first thing you think of when you think of a recon class? Let me know. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word recon in Battlefield? Sniper, exactly. Exactly. And if weapons weren't such a big deal and a big part of class identity, why would they have signature weapons in the game? Trust me, I get it. I'm with you guys. I just think at this point, like, it's how they design the game. I don't know if, like, closing the weapons really makes the game that much better in Battlefield 6 specifically. I agree, though, that closed weapons is, like, traditional Battlefield formula. Like, that's the classic Battlefield. There's no... You can't argue that. Like, that's just... It is what it is, you know? Like, that's how every game has been until 2042. So... And I'm not even saying that in, like, oh, there's no point of, like, you know, if it becomes an issue, there's no point of complaining. You can complain about it and not like it. But I'm just... That's what I realized during the beta is... For Battlefield 6 specifically, it didn't... The open weapon system didn't make me have less fun. Does that make sense? Campers. Right? Noobs. Bots. How am I 32 and 17? I've just been, like, playing with my brain turned off and talking to you guys. Should probably do that. I feel like when I do that and I don't really focus on my game and I have something distracting me, I play better. Are you guys like that? When I play video games, most of the time, I play with, like, a podcast going on in my headphones or something. Or, like, some music. For some reason, when I have I need like something to fill the empty space in my head to help me focus. Maybe I'm like ADHD or something, but I agree with you, user. Yeah. Sorry, I was not even looking at my screen. I'm reading chat. It's too late to change it. We just have to deal with it. Exactly. Like, I hate saying that because I feel like that sounds anti-player, right? Like, I will make my opinion known. I just think when the game launches tomorrow, I want you all to just think about it. Think about this moment we're having right now. Tomorrow. Think back. When you're playing your first game of Battlefield 6 and you're having a blast, hopefully. Really think, would this be so much more fun if, like, the weapons were closed? And here's the thing. It could turn into a problem down the road if people start, like, getting exploits and stuff. Like, that's where I get concerned. But also, like, I just don't think it's... What I used to think was a really big issue is kind of... I'm starting to realize not as big of an issue as long as the game is designed well and balanced. The problem with 2042's open weapon system is it's just terrible. Like, nothing's balanced right, the gadgets suck, the heroes suck. You know what I mean? Like, it's more than just the fact that I can run engineer with a sniper. It's the fact that the class system is just terrible from the foundation. Dude, I'm the same way, Calvin. I play no audio with a YouTube video running. Like a podcast. And I just get in my flow, dude. It's crazy. Like, honestly, I actually only usually play with audio if I'm streaming. Because then I can't be sitting here streaming, talking to you guys with a YouTube video playing on my desk, you know? That's really funny, though. I thought I was the only one that played with no audio. I have podcasts playing when grinding Borderlands. Hell yeah. Battlefield 6 was the first beta time in a long time where I can have a full-blown conversation with someone and still play good. I think it's just how well that game plays. What is that guy doing? Why is he running like that? What the frick is wrong with this dude? Y'all see this? Bro's tweaking, dude.
We are losing objective.
Abacid. The color grading on Abacid. Yeah, they did kind of change that, didn't they? It's been harder for me to realize that or notice that because Battlefield Labs I played on my PlayStation on my TV, but the beta I played on my computer with an OLED, you know? It's just... I couldn't tell if the difference was, which, you know, just the fact that I played it on a different system or what.
We have lost objective butter.
I still think Liberty Peak's color grading kind of too blue for my taste. Kind of too gray, too blue. Yeah, Sobek City looks sick. I saw the Jack Frags video, of course, that was released. Everyone's, you know, all those big streamers and content creators got early access, so they got all that gameplay. I will say Manhattan Bridge looks like it might be my favorite map of the new game. I haven't played it yet, but it just gives me that like Siege of Shanghai vibe I've been wanting. Like, that's what I was expecting Empire State to be, is what Manhattan Bridge is.
Only hope can save the free world from destruction.
In late June, literally dying
I listen to Trigger Talk. I've seen that one. I've never watched it.
Fort Vaux to the Germans. Immediately, the French struck back and took the fortress, but with devastating losses on both sides. While the battlefield was not even a square 10 kilometers,
Popping
700,000
a Zin, boys.
wounded or missing.
Gotta lock in.
This was the longest battle of World War One.
Okay. What's up, DJ? What's up, Malachi? Manhattan Bridge is the first map I'm playing on. Yeah, I really want to see that map. That map's pretty cool. I feel like that's the one map in this new game that has like a centerpiece to it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people complained that although these new maps in Battlefield 6 are cool and they run well and the flow's really nice, there's no like centerpiece to like make it iconic. Like you think of Propaganda from Battlefield 4 and you think of the statue. Siege of Shanghai, you think of the tower, right? Manhattan Bridge, you're gonna think of the Dumbo sign now. I think that's like, I don't know, that sounds stupid to like praise, but I think that map just looks like it has the most character to me. Fields of Battle 6. Hell yeah, brother. Fields of Battle 6. Field Battle V1. Someone has to get that shit in Portal with an objective on the bridge day one. Oh, the California map looks like it's gonna be sick. Yeah, it looks like... I'll just say it. I won't say it in a video because my videos get a lot more reach. But I'll say it in the stream to you guys because when I played the Battle Royale, right, in labs... And who cares? The game comes out tomorrow, so I don't even care anymore. It looks like the picture they leaked or they dropped for Eastwood that they teased. It looks like it's part of the Battle Royale map, which is cool, but I hope it just plays well. That's the only thing I'm worried about is if it's kind of a cheap map, you know, where they kind of just like didn't really think about it and cut out a part of the map for the BR. But that looks cool. And then even the Badlands map or like the Blackwell Fields map, that looks pretty sick too. Yeah, lockers with the watchtower, exactly. They need to, like, that's how you remember a map, right? Caspian border with the, you know, giant cell tower or whatever. That was Caspian border, right? Yeah. That's a good question, user. Let's find out. What's everyone's favorite map of all time of Battlefield? Be any game. What's your favorite map? I want to see what you guys say first, and then I'll tell you all mine.
We have taken objective Apple.
It's got to be one. No. Oh, my top three or my. Just pick one. Let's get bold. Oh shit. Caspian border. Zavad 311. Ooh, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. Oh shit. Damn, Zavad's it's one of those maps that you can kind of forget about easily, I feel. But then you hop in, you're like, oh my god, I love this map. I forgot. You know? Amiens, okay. I missed the overhead view of the map and spawn deploy in the World War Battlefield games. Yeah, it was cool. It was alright. I don't know. I think what they did with BF6 is kind of a nice compromise. It feels classic while also kind of allowing you to see what's going on the map like this one does. Damn, I just got domed. Zavad is very underrated. Panzerstorm. Okay, Panzerstorm's fun. I remember when that map first came out, I really liked it. It felt like World War II to me, you know? Yeah, I get that user tree line flanky map. It's funny because you would think then, like, was it the steel... What was that map called in Battlefield 5 with the big bridge? Steel of... Fuck, fire or something? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. I'm like probably way off with the name. I do not like that map at all. And like aesthetically it looks cool, but yeah, Twisted Steel. Oh man, that map pisses me off, bro. When people are like on the bridge sniping. Personally, I do not. That map, every time I just can't play it. All right, who else? Who else has a favorite map? I'll give you all mine in just a second, but I want to see if anyone else... Don't be scared. Tune in. Chime in. This thing looks so goofy, bro. Looks like steampunk, kind of. Do y'all miss these animations to get in these vehicles or no? He's behind the rock. Move up. Oh, wait, that's my own guy. Whoops. All right, fuck this. Pacific Storm from BF5. That's a good one. Alright, I'll tell you all my favorite map. Ready?
We have taken objective apples.
My favorite map in Battlefield of all time has to be Pearl Market. I love that map. It's like Flood Zone, but actually it was how it should have been done. Where you combine urban combat and rooftop combat. It's perfect. I love Pearl Market. Metro's obviously amazing, but to me, no one's... Like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, Lockers or Metro is better. I get it. Like, they're more... But Pearl Market, something about that map... I love the aesthetic of it, like the Chinese market you're running through. It just was so cool. And the color grading on it is almost like this yellow and red, and I don't know. It just was, it's cool. Almost has like this, like fog to it. It's pretty sick. Propaganda is my close second, for sure. I've switched between the two, but I think I realized that just Pearl Market's my favorite. Propaganda is fun. And like I said, it's like there's nothing really to complain about Propaganda. The only thing that will piss me off sometimes, but it's cool at the same time, is the train. When you die to that train, you're like, fuck, dude. Yeah, Propaganda in BF6 would be perfect. Like, the game is designed to have propaganda. It's like the perfect battlefield to bring propaganda back. Because the destruction's there. I think they'll have a really nice blend of vehicles for that map. It's just perfect. Like, that'd be so fun. Yeah, that's true. The data mines did say there was like Battlefield 1 horses in there. Okay, actually, let's talk about that. I was gonna make a video and then I just never got around to it. And the video is gonna be titled, I don't really care about Portal ... Or I don't really care about Battlefield Portal, ... It's gonna be kind of spicy, right? A little spicy take to make you click. But I guess the point of the video is gonna be, I didn't really care for, like, it was a cool idea on paper. Again, what I said earlier. Cool idea on paper to introduce, like, multiple times of war and multiple Battlefield games into one. But it really just didn't work. Like, let's be honest, right? Playing as World War II soldiers on Kaleidoscope is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life or experienced. So I think them turning Portal into more of like a map editor custom experience was such a better idea. I'm glad they didn't just stick with the multiple like timelines, multiple battlefields into one game thing. Personally, again, cool idea. I just don't think was executed well, and it's kind of hard to keep the game feeling cohesive when you do that, you know? Message retracted. Caspian Border, Siege of Shanghai, Grand Bazaar's good. Operation Metro 5, Zevad, Amiens, Wake Island, Strike at Karkin. Strike at Karkin's legendary, dude. Strike at Karkin is legendary. Now, here's the real question. Strike at Karkin from BF3 or BF2? I'm gonna be honest, I think the OG is still the best. BF2 Strike at Karkin is just elite. And Siege of Cairo kind of gives me that same vibe, which is really cool. Ooh, he said BF3. BF3's version's still great, don't get me wrong. But BF2 is just something special about that version of Strike at Karkin, man. Oh, I can't believe I won that. Oh my god. How did I win that? Fuck. Yeah, I'm glad they changed what Portal was. Yeah, same. It's just like, because think about it too. When you would play like Battlefield 3, you know what, how in Battlefield 2042 they'd have the Battlefield 3 Mon Ami. What does that mean again? Like friends or something? Or I don't know. Our friend or our good friend, or I don't know. I'm probably butchering that, but they'd have the Battlefield 3 like playlist where you play as Battlefield 3 soldiers across either only Battlefield 3 maps or some of the 2042 maps. My point is, did it ever really feel like it was a remastered BF3, or did it just feel like 2042 still with BF3 skins? That was my problem. It's like, what else are they supposed to do though? Like, that's not really, I can't really complain. Like, they can't remake like 4 games and put it out in one game. Like, that's just, and make it feel right, you know? So it just never felt like it Portal ended up feeling kind of cheap to me, you know? Dude, Calvin, I just saw that chat. Epicenter is sick. What sucks about Epicenter is that I was not able to play it that much. Because, like, half the servers would not have that turned on. Every time I would play Epicenter, I wanted to keep playing it, and just, I couldn't. Like, I would be able to, I probably played Epicenter a total of, like, 10 times. In my life. Such a good map. That map is sick. That would be cool to see them remake that. Yeah, 100%. It was 2042 with BF3 skins. But yeah, I agree. I'm glad that they just evolved Portal. They needed to do that. I think they realized that, and that's what I'm saying about Vince. He came in and he pretty much looked at the game and said, I like what we're trying to do. I see the vision. But is it fun? Is it actually fun to play? Probably not. And then they just focused on what was fun. And that's what's most important. He said that in the IGN interview before Battlefield 6 was even revealed. Like, I think last year, like towards like November or something, they came out that IGN article about the new Battlefield game. And he said, like, you know, you gotta give them credit for what they tried to do in 2042, but at the end of the day, was it actually fun? No. So I'm glad we had someone like that in the in our Battlefield development now, you know, that just let's play it, and if it's fun, let's do it. If it's not fun, let's not do it. Even if it sounds cool. And you see good video games do that, like good video game developers, like Embark. There's this whole documentary that's going to come out about Arc Raiders development. And there was an article with Patrick Soderlund. And Arc Raiders started out as a PvE game, right? And then it changed into a PvP VE extraction shooter. And they said, yeah, like, our vision and everything we wanted to do, we did, and it looks cool. But is it fun? And they came to the conclusion that it wasn't, and that's why they shifted. Have that kind of awareness and, like, I guess humility is important when you're making a video game. Hold on, y'all. This guy's pissed at me. Red gold. Is that one of you guys? That'd be really funny. Or was he probably just mad I was AFK? That's what I do to people. I'm like, we're losing and you're just laying on the ground, bro. I'm kind of a dick sometimes on this game. Ouch. Oh my god, I just got insta-death. What the hell? Ooh, I'm lagging, bro. What the heck? BF3 Portal 2042 movement and mechanics made it better than OG movement, and the same goes for the guns. Guns feel inaccurate, just BF3 Portal, but enhanced 2042 type mechanics. Are you saying it's better than OG like Battlefield 3 movement? Or better than 2042 movement? Albino, I'm imagining that Vince walked in, Dice, and said, what the F happened? Alright, I got it. Yeah, he said, hold my beer, bro. Dude, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in some of those meetings. Vince walking in the 2042 mid-cycle, trying to be like, what the frick are these guys doing, man? 2042 is just really a strange, like, there's no explanation for what that game was. And hating on 2042 is so old at this point. That's not even what I'm trying to do right now, like, to beat a dead horse, but it... just thank God we don't have to experience that anymore, man. Still cleaning the kitchen. Hell yeah. I need to do that. What is 2042? I don't know. A nightmare I had. It wasn't real. I hope it wasn't. Oh my god. I'm getting murked. Yeah, you guys saw that. Yeah, 2042 was a battle royale. 2042, oh my god, bro. Like, when I did all the research to make that one video about what really, like, if you guys have seen that video, what really happened during Battlefield 2042's development, I think it's what it's called. The more research I did, the more mad I got. I was like, what are you guys doing? What were you thinking? And then they ran out of time, you know? It's just like a disaster. Damn. Yeah, what's a 2042?
50 of our soldiers remain.
That's the thing. I agree. Like, I don't know, man. There's so much wrong with 2042 beyond just the specialists. Like, the specialists are just... The specialists are what made the game just become a joke, you know? Like, you can't take the game seriously because of those guys. Even after they gave McKay a beard. Like, bro, I still cannot take it seriously when I'm running around throwing grenades and I'm going, wahee! You know, like, while I grapple across the map. Like, even if they did 2042 with the right aesthetics, which should have been, like, everyone should have looked like the AI soldiers, because those guys actually look fine. Even if they did that, though, the map design is so bad. The gunplay originally, and even at an engine level, is so bugged. I still think it's just it's too far gone, man. Like, even with the reworks and everything they did, they made it better and they made it playable, but it just was so bad. Yeah, it's just how it works out sometimes, man. I need to get like a stream deck and just have some of those specialists like quips like loaded up, and I can just hit like little audio effects. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Yeah, right. It was awful. The engine was so bugged. You're so right, Malachi. That was like the first thing I noticed when I went and played Battlefield 6 was, oh my god. This game feels like it plays, like it feels not broken. And I'm lagging. We're gonna lose. Damn. Toy Story Woody and Grandma Falk against the crippling, crumbling world powers of Russia. I don't know. The game was so weird. I don't understand the... We've talked about this on stream before. The whole no-pat thing was stupid. It's just they didn't know what they were doing, man. I'm not overconfident. I'm just better than everyone else. Hilarious. It's like the quips weren't even good. That's what sucks. I still to this day say if they wanted to do the whole specialist operators thing, what they should have done is just taken characters from old Battlefield games and put them together. If the game was already so far gone and not realistic like they did with 2042, like just full send, bro, and at least make the specialists like relatable and good. Like playing as some of the characters from Bad Company 2 as a specialist would have been actually at least funny. Like it still would have pissed everyone off, you know, but like... Oh, that was a really unlucky spawn, dude. Sorry. That's... Can I go out the door? Have I ever played PlanetSide 2? Yes, I have. Yeah, PlanetSide... Okay, that's actually a good point. But 2142 is kind of PlanetSide-y-ish. It's not as sci-fi-y. But, like, I agree. That's the kind of futuristic I like. Like, if we're gonna go futuristic, let's go... Let's go, like, grounded, but all out. Does that make sense? Sam, will you play campaign? Yes. We will stream the Battlefield 6 campaign. It won't be tomorrow. I don't have time, unfortunately. But we'll find a day, and I'll stream the campaign. I'll let you guys know. It's probably already gonna be out. You guys are probably gonna play it before I really stream it, to be honest, which kind of sucks. But like, we'll figure it out. I'll stream it. I'll do a review on it too. Do you guys want me to do like a review on Battlefield 6? Like a video? Sure. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm definitely doing... I always feel conflicted about like making a review video, you know? Yeah, okay, I'll do one. I got you. Just because like I'm gonna do a first impressions video tomorrow probably. I might just cut a part of the stream. We might just do that where I record it mid-stream with you guys, or I'll just... I got work tomorrow night, but maybe after I work and have a couple hours in my head to think about the game I just played at work, you know, I can formulate my thoughts and then make a really nice video. But I'm always like, first impressions versus review, like, does anyone care? But if you guys want to see one, I'll do it. Okay, a review after 1 week, I like that. Okay, hell yeah. I don't think I've ever really like made like really, which would be actually fun, like to make a video where I really take my time and like edit it really nice and put, you know, like a good 10 hours into making a video. I could make something really cool. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Oh my damn. Thoughts on all the maps? Yeah, okay. I'm thinking I really want to make a video. So there's a legendary Battlefield video that's actually the original upload is not around anymore. They took it down, but someone saved it. Does anyone know the How Not to Be a Noob at Bad Company 2 video from Pixel Enemy? I really want to be a How Not to Be a Noob at Battlefield 6 and like kind of dedicate it to that video and like kind of make a spin-off. If you guys know, you know. That video is legendary, man. We'll do that. We'll watch that video right now after this match to end the stream because I gotta go soon, unfortunately, but such a classic. Such a classic. We'll watch it right now. It's fucking hilarious, dude. It's so Battlefield. It's just so like the video is just Battlefield. Such a good one. You took today till the 17th off? You took a week, bro? Hell yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm getting murked. I'm getting murked on this map. I'm like, it's weird. I have good ping, but I'm lagging. You guys probably can't tell from the gameplay, but like, you know when you're lagging and like your inputs just don't feel right? Like you're running, but it feels like you're like tripping over yourself, like rubber banding. But it's like micro rubber banding. I don't know. Something feels off right now. What? Alright. We're gonna just watch the video. I think BF1 always lags, you're right. I'm kind of Battlefield 1'd out. See, this is my problem with this game. I can only do it for like 2 hours at a time, and then I'm kind of over it. So, let me set it up to watch this video with you guys. Packet burst? Okay, that makes sense. I gotta like kind of do this on the fly with you guys, so give me some patience, y'all. I gotta set this up. I finally have like found my streaming software of choice, and it's just classic OBS. It just runs the best. Okay, let's put browser, audio. It just runs so smooth, man. Like I had Streamlabs and I paid for the Ultra, and then I tried Meld, which is the new one. That's like when I was streaming the Battlefield 6 beta and I had like the little square of me and it was fancy with all the transitions and stuff, but it just ran like crap. And so you realize, you're like, man, I know you guys watch, which I really appreciate this, by the way. You guys watch to watch me play and we all get to hang out. Like, some of the fancy stuff's cool, but that's not what it's about. Like, I just want it to look smooth and look good, you know, and just basic and simple. All right, let me figure this out. Find this video. How not to be a noob at Battlefield Company 2. Yes. You guys just heard that? Okay, hold on. I gotta add a source. Let's just do window capture. I gotta put this under my video. Y'all are seeing in real time the magic. Oh, what the heck? Why is it doing that? Hello? Hold on, y'all. This is not looking right. All right, we're just gonna, it's gonna be kind of bordered, but it's fine. This is a good video, so. Once, let me just see how it, let me see the preview and how it catches up. Okay, all right. Let's do it. Do you guys have, let's do this real quick. Did you guys hear that? Audio's all good. The choo-choo-choo. Oh, that's like way off. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I see it's all messed up. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Actually, this will fix it. We'll be fine, actually. Y'all are so patient. I love y'all. Okay. Yeah. Zoom out. I got it. All right. Ready? This video is classic. This is kind of, I want to kind of do something like this with Battlefield 6 as kind of like an homage, because this such a classic. But let's watch it.
A lot of gamers out there have been playing Modern Warfare 2 constantly since the day it was released. Most of them have gotten really good at it too. It just makes good sense that the first-person shooter skills players have learned over the last couple of months would therefore translate really well to EA's forthcoming Battlefield Bad Company 2, it being similar at face value. The reason be damned, because the Bad Company 2 multiplayer demo is chock full of Modern Warfare masters who can't shoot for shit, can't arm an MCOM, and possibly the worst offense of all, couldn't spot a Bradley if it left a track mark across the back of their skull. Well, worry not, here's how not to be a noob at Battlefield Bad Company 2. Bad Company, and I can't deny. Learn to spot and do it always. While Bad Company 2 does support in-squad voice chat, it's only with your 3 squad mates. It's imperative that you quickly let everyone on your team know where the enemy is hiding, flush them out, and fix them from all angles. Do this by placing your sight on opposing player and pressing the back or select button. Yeah, that button. We know it's not normally reserved for gameplay, and its usual job is to pause, bring up a menu, and sometimes even go back or select something. But just press it. You hear your character saying, "There's a douchebag hiding in the rocks with a radioactive Twinkie," or something similar? That audio cue is accompanied by a small bright red arrow above your enemy's head. This indicator also appears on screen for all of your teammates for a limited time, allowing them to turn their sights to the enemy and start blasting away in concert with you. Congratulations, you just contributed far more than you ever did playing Battlefield before. Now do this all the freaking time, even if it means practicing daily finger yoga to prevent your left thumb from coming off of the left stick. It's that important. Know your role.
Yeah, this is
I'm a
peak,
sniper,
bro.
I'm a sniper, I'm a sniper. No, you're not a sniper. The closest thing to being a sniper in Bad Company 2 is the Recon class. Yeah, it looks like you're a sniper. You've got a high-powered rifle with a high-powered zoom and a sick-ass ghillie suit to hide in the brush, but there's more than that. In fact, there's more to each class than what the title lets on. You need to know how to use all of them properly, and don't try to do stuff that's too far outside the strengths of your class. Yeah, it's a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many times people whine, "How do I get the machine gun? There's no heavy class on my screen." Here's what you need to know. Assault. Shoot people in short bursts at medium to long distances. Use your grenade launcher when bad guys bunch up. Refill your teammates' supplies if you hear them ask for it. It's not fucking ambient noise. They need more ammo to kill bad guys, and they'll say so when they're running low. You give it to them. Engineer. Hide most of the time. Engage enemies at short range in short bursts. Hide some more, pop out and send an RPG at the side or back of a tank or other armored vehicle. If a friendly vehicle is nearby, help them out by magically repairing it with your impact wrench thing. Medic. Throw medipacks on the ground near buddies to heal them. Hit dead guys who look like lightning bolts on your HUD with the defibrillator to revive them and gain back reinforcement tickets. Most importantly, stand your ground and light motherfuckers up with your machine gun. Firing your machine gun in sustained bursts will actually cause you to gain accuracy. Recon. Shoot people from far away while hiding. Run up to tanks and plant explosives on them. Calmly run in the opposite direction when encountered by anyone who's not holding their dick. Don't be a pussy, but don't waste tickets either. In Modern Warfare, you can be a pussy and get away with it. Much of the time, even the good players are camping behind a refrigerator or in a bathroom stall. Conversely, there's really very little downside for shit players to run out with guns blazing. If you get shot and killed, you come back in a couple of seconds with full ammo and re-enter the meat grinder. Chances are that someone on your team will get hot and order up a tactical nuke, meaning that you win and you got to eat a bowl of Lucky Charms. But not so for Bad Company 2. Having only one really good teammate means you still lose. Battlefield is more like the electric slide than a breakdance. Your teammates need you to balance cowering like a little pussy with running out into the open and taking ground or objectives when necessary.
So good.
When you need to take over a building, advance on an enemy, or sacrifice yourself to blow up a high-value target, do it. If things go well, someone will revive you. If not, they'll see you on the other side. That said, there are two punishments associated with dying, and you should avoid subjecting yourself to both. One, you have to wait to respawn. While waiting, the enemy can do bad stuff to you, like steal your ride or blow up your apartment. And two, when you're on offense,
Right,
you have a
Calvin?
limited number of tickets.
We all were.
Each ticket representing a new life. When your ticket count reaches 0, the game is over and you lose. Think before you spawn. After dying, you can either respawn at your current base or on, yes, literally on one of your squad mates. Before selecting your birthplace, check it out. Is there a brand new tank gleaming in the desert sun at your base? You should be the proud owner of it. Is a teammate arming a bomb and needs help defending it? Pop out of his ass and heal him. Likewise, if he's in a no-win situation, don't subject yourself to instant death too. This isn't Thelma and Louise. The choices you have for spawning after death boils down to one thing that you just won't get in other games. Spawn camping is 99% fixed. It's not perfect, but it's the best respawn mechanic you've ever used in a first-person shooter. Use everything at your disposal. A lot of people play their style of play and never deviate from it. In Bad Company 2, as in real war, you don't get to decide you're going to fight one way all the time. In fact, there's lots of stuff to do that's not running a mile to the bomb and desperately trying to arm it. You can and should pilot a radio-controlled
Oh,
helicopter.
do y'all remember the UAV in Bad Company 2? That thing was so cool. Sorry, watching this video is not only nostalgic for a couple reasons, because I've watched this video when I was a kid when it first came out, and I was just like, Battlefield is so sick, dude. It's so like, I feel like an adult playing this. I don't know. But just like watching the gameplay in general, like, man, what a good game, dude.
To spot enemies from the air, ride on the back of a quad bike to quickly flank your opponent, shoot a minigun out of a fast-moving Black Hawk helicopter, position a tank with a long-barrel gun on a hill and rain death down on your enemies, transport your buddies while mowing down trees to increase line of sight to the target, and lots more stuff that you'll figure out by hitting buttons when you get into a vehicle. You should do these things not because you're bored of walking, but because you will win if you do them in moderation. Large explosions from tanks and Hellfire airstrikes can blow walls and people out of structures, and you can rack up lots of points by just spotting some more runners for your mates on the ground to exterminate. Try swooping down with the UAV and bowling through an entire enemy squad. It's fun and damn effective. Lastly, if you don't do these things, You will complain that people on the other team are cheap when they do them to you, and that would make you a noob. Yes, the UAV is a radio-controlled helicopter. You've probably seen UAVs in other games, movies, or since the US has been fighting 2 wars for the last 8 years in real life. You may not have seen one that looks like a mini Apache helicopter. This one does. Get used to it. To pilot the UAV, find the computer monitor with the anti-glare hood over it near your base. On Xbox 360, the left trigger and button make it ascend and descend. The right trigger calls in a Hellfire strike. Hold the reticle over your target until it's good and dead, and the right button fires a machine gun, which is effective in short range and long bursts if you lead your prey. Don't forget to spot, avoid enemy fire and hard objects, and yes, you can blow up an airborne Apache helicopter using the UAV. If you do it, you will yell in excitement. Lastly, if the opposing team is hurting you something fierce using their UAV, then send someone to go kill the operator, or better yet, light up the entire computer terminal like it's Christmas at the Griswolds.
Agreed,
Aim
Calvin.
high and be patient. Everything is affected by gravity. It's just a fact of life. This includes bullets and other projectiles. It also means that you can shoot stuff that's far away by aiming high. It will take a little effort to forget the false science that Modern Warfare 2 has taught you, but you'll eventually get used to it, especially if you spend a lot of time manning the gun in a tank. Oh, and don't complain that your bullets don't reach their target instantly. They don't. While alarming and a little frightening at first, you'll soon find that having to wait for the bullets to travel super long distances adds to the realism and suspense of Bad Company 2. Switch kits. When you kill an enemy, he'll drop what looks like his gun. It's not actually his gun. It's more than his gun. It's his soul contained within a magic idol that looks like a gun. Picking it up will cause you to switch kits, but retain your existing outward appearance. For example, you'll keep your ghillie if you spawned as a recon, but pick up the engineer kit. You should do this not if you have a midlife crisis and get tired of playing your current class, but you should do it when it's to your tactical advantage. For instance, let's say that a firefight just took place between an enemy medic and your buddy the Assault. Both have died. Pick up the enemy's medic kit, revive your buddy, and switch back to being an engineer and erecting dispenses.
That's what I love about this video too, because it's not just like it's obviously hilarious, right? Yeah, so, but like the tips he's giving you in this video aren't just like basic surface level, like, hey, assault gives you assault rifles and blah 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 blah, like you know what I mean? He's like telling you how to be a Battlefield player, and that's what I love about this video. Like, that's such a good tip. Pick up the dude's enemy kit, revive your teammate with it. Like, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. This video is so good, man.
Think devilishly and pick up fallen kits when it makes sense. What else? Use the back button for other things too. Now you know that the back button is used to spot and how important it is. Well, the back button is also used for other things too, chiefly to communicate with your squad mates to tell them things like, I need ammo, attack Bravo, and hey, I just got shot in the face and need some serious band-aids. Point yourself at various things and press the back button to find out more. Also, don't forget to use it to spot. Don't take it lying down. Speaking of band-aids, you can't go prone like in Modern Warfare 2. You can stand and you can crouch. No, it's not realistic, but this is a video game and it's supposed to be fun. Now quit your bitching and go play Battlefield Bad Company 2.
If you ask any long-standing...
Oh god, Jack. Let's get some W's in the chat for that video, dude. Especially as like someone who does content, you know? Like the writing and the editing and just how that video flowed is so impressive. No, so I don't know if he does Calvin. Like, it was on a channel called Pixel Enemy, which is still around, but Pixel Enemy was kind of like, think of like, what was that called back in the day? Machinima, you know? Like, it was kind of a channel like that, where it was a bunch of different people kind of ran it. It was like a team. And for some reason, they took that video down. Like, and they took down a bunch of old Pixel Enemy videos. But so good. So I kind of want to do something like that with Battlefield 6, but make it true to like my personality, you know? Like, I can't try to be that guy because that guy's, it's just his personality was so good, right? Like but I think I can do something kind of similar and make like a fun tips video, not such a generic tips video, you know? And then at the beginning, I kind of want to put like dedicated to Pixel Enemy right before like it's gonna flash. Anyway, just a little Little sneak peek at something I've been thinking of, I've been writing and working on. So yeah, I can't believe some of you guys have not seen that. That is such a good one. You have the perfect video. Thank you, man. Oh, that's like one of those things when you're making content, you're like, when you hear your own voice, when you like record something, you hear your own voice and you're like, ooh, that sounds weird, man. Like I had to deal with that the first couple of videos. Now I'm used to it, but it's kind of is strange. I was like, man, I don't know if I sound like an idiot right now or but yeah, that would be a fun video. Just something like, I don't know, like I said, now you guys get it. That video is just so Battlefield. It's just like, that's being a Battlefield fan in a video. Just like that personality, I feel, in a sense. It's like, all right, Call of Duty, you played Call of Duty. Welcome to the real game, Battlefield. This is how you play fucking Battlefield, you know? It has that YouTuberness to it. It sounds distinct. Oh, that's good. I appreciate that, man. That actually means a lot. Like little like that does really mean a lot. I appreciate that, user. When I record stuff, I always have a headset on. If I don't have them, I feel naked. Yeah, when I record my videos, I have a headset on so I can hear my voice while I'm doing it. Yeah, of course, Calvin. I appreciate you watching, man. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, same, Albino. I do the same thing. But what's weird is like when I'm streaming, this is crazy, y'all. I'm so dedicated to like, hold on. Check this out. Some behind the scenes. See this microphone right here? This is the microphone I use for my videos, but not for my streams. Because I would love to use this one for my streams, but the mic arm I have, it won't fit. It doesn't screw on. It's really annoying because the way they designed this microphone, the screw is right next to the cable, so you can't screw. It's this really stupid design. But I love how I've like this microphone for the videos. I love how it sounds for my videos. So I kept it and I always use it whenever I record a video. It's like kind of a whole process. I have to pull it out and I literally have to record on a different computer with that mic and everything, but I just love how it sounds, so I just stick with it. But my point is, why I brought that up is I can't hear my voice right now, like talking on stream, and it kind of messed with me the first couple streams because I was so used to hearing myself talk with the other mic. But anyway, but yeah. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Big day, Battlefield 6. It's like less than 24 hours, man. I can't believe it. We're actually here. We actually made it. It doesn't feel real. $40. Users time traveling, man. Users in the future. It's 2:20 p.m. where I'm at. I still have all day, man. I gotta go get dinner. Me and the fiance are gonna go get dinner. Taking her out tonight. But yeah. Well, I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow and experience Battlefield 6 officially for the first time with all of you guys. It's going to be so fun. If you go to sleep now and wake up at 8, it will be time. If I went to sleep now, I would have to sleep for 16 hours, bro. I don't know if I can do that. I'd probably wake up and be exhausted. You ever sleep too long and you actually feel worse? Hey, Albino, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Big day tomorrow, brother. Have a great day, and I will see you on the battlefield. That's awesome, bro. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. W's in the chat, Albino. 2:22 and 2:20 in the afternoon for me. Okay, I walk. You and me are probably in the same time zone then. It's 2:20 in the afternoon for me as well. I'm on the West Coast. $2:20. Damn, you guys, a lot of you guys. RIP for anyone in other time zones. Yeah. Poor user, bro. What a legend. User is, it could be 3 in the morning. It could be noon. It doesn't matter what time. User is at every single stream. I wish I could send a super chat to user. User is such an, we need some W's in the chat for user. User is like the most OG viewer I have. You guys are all OGs. Don't take that the wrong way, but user is just, what a legend. Every single video I upload, I look forward to seeing users comment because they always comment first. Albino's an OG. You guys are all OGs. I walk, Calvin. I appreciate y'all so much, like genuinely. W's for user. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off. I gotta get ready for dinner, but I appreciate you guys. Battlefield 6 tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be a long rest of the day for me, but we're almost there. I will see y'all tomorrow, though. Again, make sure to go like that stream and set the notification so you don't miss it, and so we're all there together. All right. But until next one, my name is Sam. Have a good one. Bye.